shall come forth as pure gold. Have you been tried in the fire? Have you been tried in the fire? Well, tell me, did you come through as pure gold?
You kick it like the benefactor's benefactor. Well, truthfully, we know you never been a factor. Well, honestly, the truth is that you've been an actor.
Named for the legendary coach and co-founder of the Bengals, here's a good look at Paul Brown Stadium on the riverfront in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way you wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. Gets it away, and I don't think Peterson will get a chance to touch this one. Angling for the sideline. Cousins at the 34. Pick up, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunity.
Play, here's 2nd and 4. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
To throw is Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Different pass rushes are designed to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And he will have a Vikings first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. And a across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 37. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. First down. Here's Cousins. Complete. Smith has it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down. Play fake. Cousins.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On second down, Cook. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And that's why Dalvin Cook is the Minnesota Vikings featured back. You put the ball in his hands, good things happen. Second in the NFL last year in rushing with 1,557 yards, and that's now back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons with 30 combined total touchdowns. What a player is Dalvin Cook.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Throwing is Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook.
It don't even matter, baby. It don't matter.
Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook from 8 yards out.
And the Vikings are on the board here first in the season opener.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. They call it no gain there on the first down play.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, can.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Third and 2, now Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Open man is Uzama. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. From the 31, Cousins able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
A throw left side, complete to his receiver, Westbrook. Touchdown! D.D. Westbrook, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken at the goal line.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. A handoff to Mixon. Fighting through, and he's got space. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
First chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Oh, they'll try a jet sweep here with Higgins.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
T. Higgins.
A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals have got it back to a 1-score game.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Off the play fake, Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards, the final tally. Handoff comes to Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. A first down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen.
And it shouldn't come as any surprise that you say Adam Thielen made a catch, and it was for a first down. He comes off another solid season, over 900 yards receiving, one of the best route runners in the NFL.
That's to Cook out of the backfield. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Back to the ground, Cook. And down inside the 15 he goes. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. That catch good for only a couple.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Cousins to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals will take over here at their own 12-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Xavier Woods, a former Cowboy, in on the tackle.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second down at 7.
12.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
From midfield now, Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
To the air again, Burrow. Open man is Higgins. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
This goes out wide for Mixon. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Throwing again on second down. Cousins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But a Viking was able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
On fourth down, Joseph Charlton on to punt. And now headed the other way. They're across midfield.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Fielded right around the 8.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And this will be a Vikings first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. On second down, it's Cook, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
74 yards rushing now for Cook, and this is a first down.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A pass there, complete to Westbrook.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
On play action, Cousins. That is caught by Thielen. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. On first down, it's Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They run it again with Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Madison.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Alexander Madison taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Here's Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And out across midfield down to the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Now it's Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. Not much there, only a yard.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
12. Gotta go.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They go play action. Cousins. This goes out wide for Madison. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. They can't tackle it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass to Mixon on the check down. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now it's Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. Mixon. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And up to make the play there defensively, Von Bell, leading tackler in Cincinnati last year. From the 30 on 2nd down, Cousins. Smith catches left side. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Play action now. Cousins. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Flushed out right. And his throw is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Open man is Osborne. He's got it. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. To throw is Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 38 yards. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
So now here are the Vikings faced with a big 2-point conversion attempt. They'll run it with Madison. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bengals drive about to get going. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Kevin Huber now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll run it with Madison. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Here's Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. On the handoff, it's Madison. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Cousins. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. And they take a knee.
Kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so. Bringing up second down and a bit farther.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run with Madison. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do...
And now ball going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with a... Clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Vikings, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.